this is Chris, and I have COVID-19.
A couple weeks ago, Chilliwack resident Chris Sloan tested positive for COVID-19. And instead of staying quiet in isolation, he decided to share his experience publicly with a series of daily video journals.
So I didn't think much would happen with it. But then like the first night, 1,000 people watched it. I'm like, oh, I guess people care.
Taking it seriously, I'm isolating here by myself. I don't want to get anyone else infected because for some people it is really serious. We've actually had the loss, and more so my wife has had the loss of 2 friends that are younger than me.
As the days went on and Sloan continued his daily ritual of describing his experience, he noticed a pattern.
People came out of the woodwork and messaged me and just saying, I had COVID too. Thanks for doing this. I haven't told anyone yet.
The stigma surrounding the virus became very apparent to Sloan, so much so that he realized people's fears of talking about getting COVID got in the way of keeping others safe.
People, I think, are scared to let people know. Like I heard about a guy that owned a big construction business. He wouldn't tell anyone that he had it. He just kept going to work and socially distancing because he was scared people would lose work over it. So he was more concerned about people getting work than them getting sick.
Pre-COVID, Sloan was a pastor at a local church. He was laid off and now works with homeless at a COVID isolation center in Chilliwack. He hopes his candid video journals about his experience with the virus will help encourage others to be more open.
I think it keeps people from getting tested. The fear of isolation too, I think people have an issue with getting tested. So I know people just won't get tested and they'll just keep going to work even though they have symptoms. Because they're scared about work too.
Even after his recovery, Sloan plans to continue to chat with experts and share his thoughts on the experience.
Hey everyone, this is Chris, and I have COVID, or at least I still do until 12 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I have COVID for another, time is it 6:35 for another 5.5 hours, so.
Ashley Burr, City News.